Hi there. Text clustering is a very important process because it helps group similar looking text together. And here I'll show you how to make text clustering using an AI agent. So here you see some text which is related to movies. So you see the movie title, the director, as well as you have some other details, and it also has got this description column. So this description could be quite long and it's all expressed in natural language, and our objective is to use text clustering on this description so that we can make clusters of similar movies. So let's see on how this can be done using an AI agent. So I'm gonna ask a question to the agent such that make text clustering on description, and let's say we can ask for 10 clusters. So now the agent is thinking and analyzing, and at the back what it's doing is it is sending this description, each and every description of the movie, to OpenAI large language model. Now this large language model is going to convert this description into a numerical representation called as embedding. And these embeddings are then going to be passed to an k-means clustering algorithm, which will help us make these clusters. And this step is necessary because clustering works on numerical data. It doesn't understand text data. So it is important to convert this text into this numerical format called as embedding using this large language model. So let us see on what the agent will reply back to us. Okay, so here we have the results of clustering, and you can see that this is our record from the film, and then you also have a cluster which is assigned to each and every record. And then here we see a scatter plot which shows the visual formation of different clusters. So for example, we can see each dot here corresponds to the description over here. And for example, if we click on cluster 0, right, this is cluster 0, and we can kind of hover over it, and you can see what are the descriptions behind this cluster. So now let us also ask the agent to explain on what these clusters are. So we can say that give me an interpretation of the clusters. So here the agent is trying to analyze what these clusters mean, and it is going to give us an interpretation. So here, for example, you can say that the cluster 0 is corresponding to documentary live interview, right? It also has found some of the words or the films which are included in the cluster 0. Cluster 1 is to do with family and friends movies. Cluster 2 is to do with love, woman, young, etc., romantic kind of movies. And we can also kind of verify this. For example, if we select, let's say, the cluster 2, right? Let's go and select cluster 2, which is all the movies which are over here. So if you see, yeah, it corresponds to, if you see this description, right, it corresponds to movies which have women and kind of love into this, right? So this is a good explanation of what this text clustering is all about. All right, so this was a brief overview of how text clustering works. It's pretty powerful functionality, and with AI agent, you can execute text clustering just with natural language, just by chatting with the data.